his hand is on the ground. I'm going to make it move. How do I make it move? I start shrimping and bringing the knee inside. He brings it to block the hip. 1, 2, 3. And if he starts to circle my back, 4. That'll block the circles. Question. Start from the side mount.
Yeah, and just some people are wondering, well, why didn't I think of this, or why can't I just do this all the time from the side mount when they do double underhook, inside hip block, inside neck? System of a defense where he automatically lands with this arm inside. It lends itself perfectly to an immediate and very unresisted roll away because there isn't this relaxed armpit to armpit. Go to your knees now. It doesn't work. Go reach for this guy. Reach for this guy. It gets stuck. You guys see it? It gets stuck armpit to armpit. So that's why you can't, if I have double inside hip block or inside cross facing hip block, go towards me. It's great for guard prevention. They can put a lot of pressure here. You can hold someone from going to guard. And because Javi's arm is interlaced with mine, he can't go to his knees. But with this new system here that he's bringing his arm inside, if I do double inside hip, I don't have the same shoulder to shoulder roll prevention. That's why this works. So it's just such an easy get up that you would only realize and utilize once you become proficient at this inside kind of uniquely new arm wrap where you're kind of turned away.
You got to feel comfortable. And the main thing that I've realized in escaping the side mount is don't rush. Enjoy being side mounted. Now, what would be opposite of that is the fact that with the clock, with the point system, you're not allowed that luxury to be patient because I got 30 seconds left, I gotta get out. Boom. But when time and points are not important, you can sit there all day. What is my #1 rule? Don't what? Don't get hit. Am I getting hit? His hands are laced. His hands are on the ground. So there is no striking. There's no striking. Especially if he starts to strike me with the hand that's near my legs. Boom. Trap it this way. He's not hitting me. Guys will become so frustrated. And then you just sit there and you smile. As they become more and more frustrated, they will give you certain behaviors. They're going to pull away, push them away back to your guard. They brace the hip, roll away. They step over. We're going to cover that in a minute. Stay tuned.
Boom. Let's pair up and practice this. Here we go.
So he passes my guard. Boom. Go to here. And again, I establish my position here. This position is so annoying. If he pulls away, pull away, pull. Harder, harder. Great. No problem. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. That's too easy. I'm not even going to use up one of my slices. But what happens is this. The guy gets so irritated and he doesn't want to make distance. He'll start to step over my foot. Step over it. Correct. To pull your arm out. Yes or no? Is that possible?
Yes.
Sweet. I'm here. He steps over. Go. 1, 2. He steps over. I extend my hook. There he's going. Look how I pull him here. 2. Hand it off. 3. Land in half guard. With the wrist already isolated. Start attacking Kimura. Hand it off. Boom. All that good stuff. So we establish the position here. He steps over. As he steps over, boom. I don't want to be moved with my hip facing this way, so lift my hip. Little shrimp. 1, 2. Once I hand off, this one lifts first. Hand off. Why doesn't he just base? Why doesn't he base? What can he base with? This hand's blocked. This hand's blocked. There's nothing to stop it from going this way over here. So as he steps over, I extend and hand it off. And look how I give him a little nudge. I roll over his own arm, so my body is keeping his arm trapped so he can't pull it out. Roll, establish control. This is the key here. If you can get to here, you're golden. Because even if he tries to hit me with this hand, I have a sticky elbow situation here. I call it sticky elbow. Look at the elbow, very sticky. Until I get to here. Once I'm here, he starts to step over. 1, look at, I go low at the knee. 1, 2, it's like a little handoff, hook handoff. I give him a little nudge here. Over he goes. Right to the side mount. He's here, swings it through. Elbow escapes out, done. From here, like I can't pull it out, so guys start to step over this way. Extend, hand off. Switch your feet, put your foot on the ground. Now extend. Very simple, very effortless.
Question, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can the down person not kickstand out with his down leg in order to prevent that roll?
What do you mean?
Question from my friend Mike over there is, can the person on top not kickstand with their down leg, which means my right leg currently behind Javi. So when I step over, boom. Now just to be clear, some of you are looking like, well, why would someone step over like that? There's something that I do, relax a little bit. There's something I do a lot from the side mount. If I'm here or if I'm here, and he just has my arm trapped between his legs, I do this a lot. I try to step over with my hamstring over his thighs, let go of the wrist. With my hamstring over his thighs, keep my arm tight. Because now I can go like this, and I pull it out. So I want to clear the thighs though, is the secret. And when I'm in this modified SES right here, and he has this and his knee trapped, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, that knee's pretty high. I could probably clear that knee right there. I think I can. The problem is with the neck hug and the modified control here, I can't get his knee, and that's why I get thrown here. You understand? So I'm trying to get above his thigh. I'm not trying to step on his hooks and get butterfly swept. Of course I don't want to do that. I'm trying to get my leg over his knee, but it's awkwardly kind of deceiving how that's not possible to step over their knees right there. And it makes sense why someone would try to do that and then get swept. And the reason why you can't post with the bottom leg, Mike, is because when I step like this, there's a lot of weight on this right now. You see, when your leg starts to get lifted, it gets heavier, and that's what makes it hard to accommodate and prevent the sweep, is that you're modified in your mount.
Pulling with the hand that's on the neck also shifts the weight to that knee. So it makes it very hard for that knee to get up. Even if you fail at the sweep, that's not technical.
Right, the reversal.
The reversal. The person will yank their arm out. So let's say we're here. Even if I'm here, and I start to sweep him, and he pulls his arm out. Pull it out.
Boom.
Big deal. You're back to your guard. And who generated all that power? Was it me? He was the one pulling. So again, it's effortless to get out because he's doing all the work for me. He's the one that's stepping over.
Amazing.
He's the one that's pulling. He's the one that has the arm strap. And when I get to the side, yes, I am on my side here. I swim through. I bear, yes, I'm looking away from him until I get to here. Once I get to here, what do? Flat. Nice and relaxed. He steps over. 1, 2. That's important, that little handoff. Elevate. Once he steps over, I'm here. He steps over. I go 1, 2. And now bridge. That's pretty easy. Questions? Go slow. Start from that modified SES. Have your and trap the arms. Use the elbow escape out to trap the arm. Have your partner with their outside leg, their back leg, the leg that's near their legs. Step over the leg. Hook, hook. Go. I saw when I was walking around. Number 1, if my hip is facing away from him here, can't do it. You have to be flat. That's major. Number 2, if he steps over, and I start having a little bit of resistance, step over this leg, and I start having a little bit of resistance on the sweep, watch this little handoff here. I go 1, 2. Sometimes what I'll do, bring your foot a little bit closer to me. Yes. See, I kind of scoop his ankle with the wrist. Sometimes I'll do that because the guy will step over very high, very aggressive. Bingo. So I use the own wrist, their own arm, underneath the ankle, and that will help as well. So hopefully that solves some of the problems. I generally don't teach this to white belts, right? You have to master a previous system so they feel comfortable there, and then I implement this stuff to at least blue belt. I'll start this stuff with the blue belts, and well, hopefully that answers some of your questions. I know the time is limited, but hopefully you guys liked it, and thank you guys.